guards. Ha! Gotcha.
Maybe I have been recording.
Probably has.
I
We need to get
anyways
his screen on that one all the time.
no. So anyways,
Hey guys.
hey guys. So before we get into the podcast, though, we were talking of like anything I was wanting to go over. You went on an adventure this week.
I did.
And you wanted to talk about it, so I'm going to give you floor on that.
I didn't say I wanted to talk about it, but
You said something happened in Chicago. You're saying like,
oh yeah, okay.
Did you get touched?
No, I didn't get touched, but I thought I might have heard some people aggressively touching one another.
like extreme tag or something?
Like, I guess you could call it tag.
You're it!
Yeah. No, I was walking back to the house, and I just like come around this corner, and I hear just like what sounds like whips and like little just like scream, like could have been like real good rough sex. It's just like I might have to sit out here under this window and creep for a minute. This could be real good. Just being all weird about it. But then I just kept walking, and it was super disappointing. It was like 3 kids in their backyards beating sticks against the ground. And I was just like, oh, it was going to be so glorious. But no. It was just kids playing in their concrete backyard.
My hands hurt from hitting the stick.
Yeah.
Stop doing it. No!
But no, it was a good trip. I got to go to all my...
Who did you go see? You went to go to a concert, right?
Yeah, I went up to go see Churches.
Churches.
Churches with a V.
With a V, that's right.
Were they awesome?
They were real good.
Best thing you've ever seen?
No. Definitely not the
Who
best.
is the best thing?
Rush, R40.
Oh, you've seen Rush.
They're retired, though, aren't they?
Yeah, R40 was the last tour they did.
That's what I thought. Well, like any band, they're always retired.
No, they're done. Neil has expressed zero interest in playing anymore. Getty and Alex are...
Geddy Lee, best bass player ever.
They're teasing everybody with the idea, oh yeah, maybe, we'll start something up. Because they're still in it, but I guess Neil had some health problems. They're all in their 60s, so it's like...
I mean, look at, like...
Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones have retired 100 times.
Well, I just saw Kiss was back out on the road.
Yeah, Rolling Stones are about to go out, too.
Yeah, Kiss is having another one more time.
Yeah. Well, I also heard Kiss. I guess Peter Criss and what's the lead guitar player?
Paul?
No, not Paul Stanley. The other, Ace Frehley. Apparently, they're not there anymore.
Oh yeah, Ace.
That's a couple replacements.
Yeah, Ace Frehley and that's what I was wondering. I didn't go any further because Kiss sucks.
Yeah,
but I know that him and Gene Simmons fucking hate each other now, and they're suing each other.
Oh, well, that sounds like a very Kiss thing to do.
They had one good song.
Which one?
God gave rock and roll.
That I was made for loving you.
Really? You're gonna go that one? Not Detroit Rock City?
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Oh, the one you're going 80s Kiss.
Yeah,
that's a weird pull.
I love that song. I can listen to that shit all the time.
I just think the one that they did
that's like
disco.
That's the Knight Rider of Kiss songs.
It's so good though.
The funny thing about Kiss was I've heard this long ago on like one of those VH1 things or something like that. But they had like 2 or 3 albums out before they made it big, and it wasn't. They put out an album called Kiss Alive, which was them playing live, and they just recorded it,
mm-hmm.
and that's where they got big because they were known for how much better they were live than they were
in the studio.
Yeah, and that's how they made it big. It wasn't, and then everybody's like, "Oh, so because I want to say that one's like want to rock and that annoying song,
rock and roll all night."
That song right there was on one of the previous albums and no one cared about. But when they heard it live, they were like, fuck yeah!
Huh. I hadn't heard that. I believe it, but yeah.
Yeah, I might be. I mean,
it's
there
way
might be
more
some
Kiss information than I ever wanted to know.
I don't know why I know that. I just know. But yes, Kiss sucks. They only had one good song, and it wasn't the ones you guys think of. It's the one on Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Where it goes,
God gave rock and roll
to you.
Such a good song.
That's it.
I've never heard that song.
Really?
Well, I've watched Bill and Ted, so I've obviously heard that song. I have no idea.
I want to say it was in the credits, wasn't it? I don't think it was even in the actual movie.
No,
Yeah.
it was the last.
Last time I
Remember when
watched
they
Bill and
came
Ted
back?
was 90s.
But Bill and Ted came back from the future.
Yeah.
Whenever they learned how to play instruments, that's when they came back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a minute, but yeah, I remember that song.
You don't watch
from
it
the
every year
soundtrack.
like me.
Nah, it's not.
You know they're putting out.
When was the
a
last
new
time
one
you saw that?
I did see that
this year?
Seriously?
Yes, I was.
Searching for
I love Bill and
vacation?
Ted.
Find it.
Yeah!
Ask They search
Yeah, I
millions
did
of
see that
homes
they're
to
putting
find
out a
a
new
perfect
one,
beach house
and
where you all
I'm
find your
absolutely
own
gonna go
rooms
see it.
and some
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. This is it right here.
Oh, this was after the makeup came
Yeah,
off.
they took the makeup off for. This is when they took the makeup off. Look at the all-time hits too. Listen how epic this is. And then it goes do 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 do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so epic. You can tell they made this an arena song.
Oh my god.
You've
I wouldn't
never
even
heard
call
this?
this rock and roll.
Dude, this is a ballad.
Yeah.
So good.
This is a ballad to rock and roll. So
Yeah, man.
that's the only
a-
good Kiss
that's
song.
a great song.
I feel like that's a terrible song.
There's a whole like talk down section in the end of it. Like he's, I know sometimes life can get tough, and I know life sometimes can be a drag.
Yeah, there's
Like
you
they're
should
just
go home and
they're
listen
like
to it and go,
vamping
You're
on
gonna
it.
go home and listen to it. You're gonna go. I really.
Yeah, we're
No,
gonna get that.
My
text
song's
later.
better.
No.
Not even close.
Oh my god. It is.
I
It's
was
better.
made for loving you.
So,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
so this month,
It's like
you know
my
how
theme song.
every month
That's
there.
what I do. I play it every time I bring a girl back to my. I
It's
was made for love and
just
you,
Alexa.
baby.
Let's get it on.
I'm gonna change your thing on Spotify so it plays my song. You're like, I'm gonna play my song and just go do do. Bah, do, what's this? I can't make.
You don't have
love
access to my Spotify.
Oh,
Don't.
yeah. I'm gonna change it.
You've left your phone here before.
I'm gonna make it. So every month there's a theme, like, I mean, the most famous one is Black History Month,
Yeah.
This is Mental Health Awareness Month. So,
Alright.
I didn't really give two shits about it until I started looking, it's like stuff started popping up about it and things about it. Did you ever watch that show called 13 Reasons Why?
Nope.
No.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yep.
No.
It's on
Okay.
Netflix. Huge.
Yeah, it is. So 13 Reasons Why is about, it was a book. The first season is about the book. The second season apparently is just like them going like, let's just keep going. So,
Yeah.
but the first
Game
season,
of Thrones much?
I've seen every episode of it, so I know.
Was the second season good?
I like it all, and but it was just something fun to watch on the background. I never was like, I'm so intrigued. It's kind of like watching it, just in the background.
Do you believe it glorified suicide?
Well, that's what I'm getting to. Yes, but but they published a study that said when that came out, the suicide rate went up. It increased 28.9% among 10 to 17-year-olds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know if they're making a season 3.
Yeah,
But they should
they'd
probably for
be
the-
irresponsible if they
Yeah.
did.
Well, I mean, there's enough people. I mean,
But
I've always
I'd
said.
rather have a plague swing through.
Well, we are because these anti-vaccinators.
That's
I mean,
true, yeah. The
and
measles
I'm
is
scared
bad.
I'm going to get killed off, and I assume I'm not one of the stupid ones. I mean, I'm not a flat earther. I don't believe in God. I mean, I'm
But
pretty
you
good.
vaccinated, right?
You had your shots, yeah?
But no, they were talking about this on a radio show I was listening to, where they were talking about how because these anti-vaccinators coming in like the older generation is good because they got like the best way to explain it, they didn't get the watered down ones. Where when we got ours, it was getting close to being eradicated, so we didn't have to get such a high dose.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
we might to survive, have to get vaccinated more.
Fine, I'll go tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. I will too. They're doing more studies on it, but there's people that have been vaccinated that are getting the measles.
Yeah.
I was vaccinated, so I don't have to worry. I wouldn't have to worry about it, but there's people that are vaccinated. It's kind of like that super aggressive gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, it's antibiotic resistant or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
So
because fucking people are dumb. People are fucking dumb.
that's why I'm saying maybe a season 3 is not a bad thing.
Yeah. The whole gonorrhea thing is people caused. Because they don't take their antibiotics the entire dose.
Yeah, and they wait until because that's
feeling
why.
better.
Yep, feel better, stop it, comes back, super strong,
Yeah. Yep.
and rots your dick off. Or your vagina falls.
Plop on the floor.
Yep.
So
I've seen it.
So
It just fell right off. It's like, what are you in here for, man? Well, I just found this on the floor.
Did you drop a roast beef sandwich? Like, oh fuck, here you go.
Did you get this from Arby's? What's happening?
well, then I started looking at 2 for $6, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we have the meats.
We got the meat. For sandwiches.
For sandwich.
Oh, so that's them getting out.
That is.
They
changed it. They changed it with H. John Benjamin.
Yeah.
They fucking changed it. We have the meats, and then he goes, for sandwiches.
So we gotta clarify that. We don't have just a bunch of old rotting vaginas back here.
But one thing I was looking at was like things that they've done to treat mental health throughout the years, and I mean like decades, more than years. Way back in the day, have you ever seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo Nest?
Yep. Amazing movie.
Great.
Oh yeah, I totally did. Yeah.
The lobotomy. That was the big point of that. The guy didn't want to get lobotomized. He was in there because he was just trying to get off on. He was in trouble, and he got So, anyways,
he got in trouble. He wasn't even mentally unstable.
No, he did that just to try to get out of trouble.
Nurse Ratched. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where she's from. And then he convinces Chief, or he does a bunch of shit to get in trouble. Gets Chief to help him escape. He gets caught and then lobotomized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only saw it once.
Well,
it was on Netflix for a while, I think.
I watched it. I didn't watch it on Netflix. I watched it years ago whenever I was in well, let's see what this is all about. And then after you're done doing it, you're like, this is going to be stupid. And then you're done watching it, you're like, this is really good.
Yeah.
You know a movie I haven't seen, though, and this is a little off subject of Godfather. I still haven't seen it.
I never saw it either.
I watched all of them recently.
As good as
because somebody was like, and their Godfather 1, Godfather 2 is actually higher rated than Godfather 1. I watched them both. I was like, eh. And then I watched Godfather 3, which is fucking trash. Don't even give your time to that piece of shit. It's trash. But Godfather 1 and 2, I don't see the big deal about them. I think they're
movies for their time. At that time.
Right, like the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. They were groundbreaking, violent. They, storytelling for that time. I don't think they hold up as well.
Yeah, I never saw any of those movies. I never made it all the way through Scarface. It was just way too fucking long, and I just think this is a goddamn
Scarface is a remake?
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Anyways.
Yeah, either way, it couldn't hold my attention for the fucking 8 hours long or however.
I mean, today's world, not much holds there.
Well, I'm about to go home and watch 6 hours worth of Game of Thrones.
6 hours?
They say they're getting longer episodes every
time. They
are
getting longer, and I'm going to do it.
It's going to be 6 hours.
No, it'll be an hour.
They showed the time run of them all. They're just up by 5 minutes every show.
Yeah. I think the longest one, hour and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 hours at the end.
Well, either way, I sat down and watched 2 Star Wars movies.
Which one?
Last Jedi and Solo. I went new school.
How did you feel about Solo?
Nope. Okay, Solo. I was like, don't talk about. Remember, I told you we're not talking about Last Jedi.
I'll do it.
I'll never fucking talk about a movie ever fucking again.
I liked Solo. I don't appreciate all the hate that it got.
Yeah. I don't appreciate all the hate that it got. It was a movie that we didn't need or didn't want.
Yes.
However, and it was a massive jerk off to the character.
Yes.
Dice. Millennium Falcon. like everything. They're just like, bleh,
Yeah.
bleh. However, it was a fun movie. It was good.
Yeah.
The acting was good.
Made me laugh.
Yeah, it didn't contribute.
Yeah.
It didn't
And
contribute
you got to see
anything
Darth
to the
Maul
story.
there.
And you got to see and that tripped me out.
Yeah, I forgot
I
about
was
that
like,
until it
holy
just popped up. I was
Fuck,
like,
and that's one of the biggest holy fuck moments
Yeah.
in a movie.
Yeah.
I think the first biggest holy fuck movie ever is what we just watched. Have you seen it Endgame?
Endgame? No. I have not seen any of those movies, and I
Oh.
don't care to spoil
Jesus
away.
fuck.
Oh, you don't care?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Has it been 10 days since it's been out?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't care. Like, there's a rule that I'm going to go by that there's guys that watch it there.
Yeah, we saw it Thursday.
Yeah, 10
last
days. Yeah, so after 10
That's
days,
10 days.
if you haven't seen it, then you just...
Yeah.
Captain America picks up Mjolnir.
I don't know.
That's... I don't know who that...
Coolest fucking moment in cinema I've ever seen.
You know, it's Thor's hammer.
Literally, I've never.
You should have said that because I would have got that.
Yeah.
I've never in the theater going. I've never gone. Holy shit! I've never made really a lot of noise in the theater.
Yeah.
I stay quiet, and I want you to stay quiet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of clapping.
I was like,
stuff
holy
there.
shit!
Okay.
I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
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 Well, see, that's like, I mean, I've never really been big into like the superhero movies and shit like that, but I definitely never got into the DC universe. Like, I was always Marvel growing up.
As long as you watch the Nolan ones, that you're good. After that, it's crap.
I'm not gonna watch them.
No, I mean,
really
Wonder
don't care.
Woman's decent. I loved Aquaman.
I didn't love it. I thought it was good. I thought it was better than what we've been getting.
Have you seen... You're going to see Shazam tomorrow.
Am I?
You said you were.
Am I?
That one's
I'm
good
not
too.
really excited.
It's better than I thought it was going to be. Anyways, yeah, the only thing I was super excited about, because like it was cool seeing things, but Captain America's picked up Thor's hammer before in the comic books.
Yeah, but I didn't expect it in the movie.
Coolest thing is at the end they confirmed that the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie is going to have Thor as part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
As Guardians of the Galaxy.
And I'm
that
like,
was awesome.
that's fucking awesome. Because
Yeah.
Thor was so fucking boring for the first two. 3. No, then Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
Avengers.
All the way up until Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, when Ragnarok came out.
Which
I
is
was
like 9 years into this story.
When Ragnarok came out,
Yeah.
it just went, I was just like, now I actually want to watch Thor. Now I'm interested in this character.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
So, anyways, let's get back to mental health.
So sidetracked us with the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Spoiler, it's not going to end. A spoiler, it's going to end and everybody's going to be pissed how it ends. I'm just going to tell you that.
People are already getting pissed about it.
Yeah.
The way I know it's not my theory. White Walkers are.
No, that's not happening.
I'm going to say Cersei now.
She doesn't have a dragon.
She has dragon killers. And
She's got that big fucking crossbow.
All right.
And they're not very agile.
This isn't a Game of Thrones.
Okay, sorry.
It
can quickly spin off.
You guys spoiled that. You're gonna get death threats. I don't give a shit about it. You can talk about you want, but I'm just saying.
We're just speculating at this
Speculate. So, anyways, so you have lobotomies and stuff like that that you do. Fixing the humors.
Yep.
You heard
The
that?
4 humors: black,
Mhm.
red.
That was in the 1600s.
I know
That was bleeding, purging, and even vomiting were thought of being to help correct and balance people's health.
all liquids.
Mm-hmm. They're like, so they would cut people open and make them bleed or make them throw up.
Is that like what they would when they would put leeches on people, or is that strictly torture?
No, leeching was a medical practice.
Yeah. Another thing was
They still do that, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Another thing they did is when people thought they would take a hole, they'd put holes in their skull because
What, do you have it? Medical.
Trephination. Is that how you say it?
Trepanation.
Trepanation. Big board. Didn't do
Yep.
that one.
Oh god.
Yeah, they put a hole in the skull right there.
Yeah.
That sounds.
So let that out.
Yeah.
And you gotta let that out.
Yeah,
If that's in your head,
You
you're
can't
fucked.
have a flying monkey while Donald Trump's like offering you his dick.
Yeah.
Can we bring
That's
that
exactly
back?
what that is.
Look at that. That is a flying monkey coming out of this dude's face with Donald Trump saying, "Here's my balls."
You gotta have a hole drilled in your head.
Well, I put this up on the screen so people can see it too. Yeah, so what would happen is they would cut these holes in people's heads.
They couldn't have taken that photo without the woman in the background. Like, that really need to be.
No.
But they would take a hold because they would be exercising or everything like that. So mental health has come. What I was trying to get at with the whole thing was mental health has come a pretty long way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we're not tortured and
Yeah.
women aren't.
it's
hysterical for
Now.
Nobody's getting the vapors anymore.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Now, one of the things I was reading about here that I thought I had bookmarked, I was telling you I thought I had a bookmark, was endorphins.
Right.
How there's how people do stuff exciting, masturbation releases endorphins, winning the lottery,
Anything exciting.
anything that makes you feel good or bad.
and Candy Crush. When it came out, the biggest thing was the release of endorphins on it.
Really?
So
It's an instant gratification type.
Oh, okay, yeah.
that's why
that.
that's why instant gratification is a thing. So that's why I was going to talk about microtransactions and what they are.
That was a weird left turn, but I appreciate it.
because what it does is it has something to do with mental health.
Yeah.
What they are and what they're not. Because there's microtransactions out there, like you play Candy Crush and you're like, I'm kicking ass. And it's like, you've played all your turns for the day. You got to wait 24 hours.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I gotta
keep playing.
I gotta keep playing, so I gotta buy more whatever boosters,
Yeah.
Or people on Tender, they buy that booster shit on there.
Can I interject? That Clash Royale,
Mhm.
I looked up how much it was worth. And that Supercell is who created Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and another
Bomb Beach.
They are a $10 billion company.
Yes.
They made most of that within the first year.
I believe it. I mean, Niantic,
Of each game. So
Pokemon
Clash
Go
of Clans, boom.
Yeah.
This Mr. Billion. Then they came out with Clash Royale, boom.
Well, Clash Royale didn't come out till a little later.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm saying they
Yeah, they were making. I think I can't remember. It was like $10 million a day off of.
right. Yeah. I mean billions and because of these things, because of this, and it's basically like the aisle, or when you check out at a grocery store and they have that candy or chapstick or lighters.
Well,
it's oh hey.
Well, that's where the funny thing is. That's where I was going with this. They talk about microtransactions like they're a new thing, but they've been around us forever. We just didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So you buy a car and you want to update the car. It doesn't need to have rims. It doesn't need to have that sound system. But
at that point, I don't know if you can consider that a microtransaction.
No, that's a social pressure.
But that's the thing, though. You're upgrading something that's not a need. You're trying to do something, and what it does is you get or you see people that start getting tattoos. When they start getting tattoos, they get addicted to them, and trying to hide. I got tattoos.
What are you calling me out for?
No, I'm not calling you out. I have tattoos too. But it's one of those things. When I've told anyone, there's a girl I work with. She just got a tattoo. Now she's her first tattoo. She's so excited about her second one.
Yeah,
it releases endorphins. So what it is about endorphins. So these microtransactions, it's called the scapegoat. That's what they're doing. They use it for a scapegoat when they start arguing. Are they? Yes, what they're doing is they're making money off of their endorphins.
Yeah,
Now,
it's marketing.
Now, recently, there's been a big fucking argument. Now, we all know about this Battlefront 2 thing, because we're on video games. The Battlefront 2 things where you can buy stuff to enhance yourself, because there was a PvP element in that game. Borderlands 3 is releasing, and they have things on where you can buy cosmetics.
I knew that.
They had it in Borderlands 2 and 1.
In 1?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have microtransactions.
So they weren't called microtransactions back then. They were just playing. You just bought stuff.
What was it?
You just bought stuff for your avatars. No one called it that.
It didn't have a name.
Didn't have a name.
No.
Yeah.
Not in 1. That was before that.
No, 1 had them. You could buy stuff for like $1 or $2. And and Borderlands 2 had a shit ton of them. But no one ever complained.
Like the skins and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I just brushed it off.
Yeah, because there's never a name to it. But now the Borderlands 3 is coming out, and they're doing the exact fucking same thing. People are like, fucking microtransactions. They said they weren't going to be in there. I'm like, are you fucking morons? This has been in the other ones.
Yeah.
And
it's obviously a fucking practice that works.
And it's cosmetic.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
EA is, even though they took a hit, they're still
I mean,
billions of dollars.
I can't tell you how much money I've dumped into Pokemon Go. I'm embarrassed by it, but I've probably spent
that's the thing, though.
on that game.
You're spending your money because you earn that money. You spend it the way you want to.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And I agree with that 110%.
Right.
And
it becomes a different story when it turns into something that's play to win or pay to win instead of like if it's just I want my character to look this way or I want this feature. But if it gets like, okay, I could grind through this whole fucking game and, earn this weapon, or I could spend $6 on it and just have it right now.
But if you're a smart video gamer, you know which games are that, and you just avoid them like the player.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
And that's the thing, like, I don't care if you take the game Path of Exile. It's free to download. But you can buy skins in it that cost $500 fucking dollars. No one complains about that. That's $500 for a skin.
No one's buying that.
No, people do. They wouldn't do it if people didn't buy it.
That's where the whole saying,
but that's
weird
the thing,
flex,
though.
bro.
It's the idea of, like, why...
But then again, like, games that that change how we look at gaming, like Spider-Man and God of War for the PS4. No microtransactions.
Yeah.
But they could have added skins in there.
But they didn't, and they still won Game of the Year. They were considered for Game of the Year. Millions of people bought them.
The idea is, I consider microtransactions, my definition of microtransactions is if you get stuff like Candy Crush.
It's anything yes, that is one. But if you pay $60 for a game and then there's extra microtransaction.
So would you consider, like, say a full, like The Witcher 3, pay $60 for the game, but then the DLC, Hearts of Stone comes out, and that's an extra $30, but it's also an extra 40 hours of gameplay. Would you consider that?
No, because that's not a microtransaction.
Yeah, that's a DLC.
That's
so
another,
it's like Far Cry New Dawn,
like season passes and all this stuff.
No, because that's another part of the game.
Yeah.
Like
it's new content.
Yeah, because if you compared a DLC that has 30 hours of gameplay, you can compare that to like other actual games.
Right. See, Matt and I
can be 12 hours.
Matt and I just beat a game called Far Cry New Dawn. Mm-hmm. People consider that DLC to Far Cry 5, and I'm like, if you do, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
First off, the game came out at the $40 price point, and it was just as long. And you can grind the shit out of the game. There's an endless amount of. You can upgrade your weapons an endless amount of time.
Well, so they say it's DLC because Far Cry 5 is based on a New Hope County.
Okay.
But
instead of getting into semantics,
New Dawn is New Hope County. It's the same map.
Yeah.
But they've just changed it a little bit because of what happened in Far Cry 5.
Yeah. Okay. I guess my question is, when does a microtransaction phase into technically DLC? And because technically it's the same shit. It's just
it's just whenever you buy like more levels on it or something like that. Here's the thing. Here's what it comes down to is games have been $60 for how long?
Forever.
Nintendo 64 games were $70. No one remembers that.
No, I do.
I never have.
Yeah, Star Wars, the Shadows of the Empire.
Goddamn, $70 back in those days?
That fucking thing was $90.
Yeah, that's right. It was. So they've been $60 for how long? So video games nowadays cost 10 times more to make.
Oh yeah, of course.
5 years ago. Just 5.
Yeah.
So I don't have any quorum at all if a developer goes, you know what? If you want to make your person look green, you can do that, but you're gonna have to pay $1 for it. That doesn't bother me because it doesn't change the game. It just makes the cosmetic. It's not a pay to win.
Yeah.
Going back to Borderlands 3, that game. How many hours did we sink into Borderlands 2?
All of them.
Yeah, a lot.
And how many times did you buy a new skin? Never. But we bought the DLC.
Okay.
We got that. But that's the thing. We sunk so many hours in that 60-hour game, and God forbid they want to make a little bit more on top.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that point.
If you go to get a burger and you add shit to it, do you expect that to be free?
No.
Exactly.
Yes, that is a very good point.
That is a good point.
What people are tired of is incomplete games.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
So people are very tired of incomplete games, which is a
Anthem.
It's an insult. I mean,
it is.
No, and that's perfect. But I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother subject. We're not even a game.
I mean, like, what is the Assassin's Creed game that has the worst reputation?
Unity.
Yeah.
Unity, yeah. That came out glitchy as fuck.
Right. It was
so bad. They literally are giving it out free if you bought an Xbox. They're like, "Oh, you bought an Xbox?" It's like, yeah, but it doesn't come with the game. It's like, well, how about Assassin's Creed? And it's like, no, you can hold on to that.
You heard that they reissued that, like you can get
Will you
it
give
for
me
free because of the Notre Dame thing.
Yeah, but they did that for a fun reason.
Oh well, I would have got it. I personally liked Unity, but I played it after it was already patched.
on the left, on the door.
You grab me one too. I'm on the right side.
Yeah, people are very tired of incomplete games, and what started this whole spark is that EA thought that they could get away with Battlefront 2.
Yeah, that was kind of the big one.
And then after that, they said out loud, people don't want single player games,
Which is stupid.
And then Sony said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah.
basically, yes. And then now we're seeing that people do want that, and everyone thinks that all we want is Fortnite and battle royales, and that's not the case. We want
the big thing now is those Game Passes. Like, I don't really care. I don't like Clash of Clans. I have that on my phone now. I've been playing that because it's something to do while I'm on the pooper. Because sometimes Reddit, and
You're just not Redditing hard enough.
well, there's only certain I have to.
I have not gone down a rabbit hole because I go, oh fuck this, I'm out.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Yeah, it's true. Probably not. But
no, it is true.
But what it is, they have a thing on there where you can pay $5 a month. You don't have to.
On Reddit?
It's on Clash of Clans. It's not a monthly subscription, but it's called a Gold Pass, and you get certain challenges you do. And but if you don't do it, you still get some bonuses. But the way the tree works is like, at this point of the tree, if you had the Gold Pass, you get this. But you gotta get a little more, and you get both these, but you can only get this one because it's free.
Yeah.
So, but that's the thing. If people are saying that it's ruining gaming, and I'm like,
it depends on if you let it ruin it.
We're in the best. This is the best time right now for gaming. Like video games have never been as good as they are. They're coming out so fast and so good. I can't keep up with them.
Yeah, there's 3 new VR headsets that are launching this year alone.
So that's a kind of a prickly. I don't think. Yes, we are seeing graphics like we've never seen before.
We're getting a lot.
That doesn't
really
mean
good
graphics don't mean
stories.
shit because
I know this.
Look at the games like that Dead Cell game, one big selling game, and it's not like it doesn't look realistic.
Yeah, but still, there is a massive amount of people that still look to. You talk to a gaming community, and they still know what Mario 64 or Super Mario or Link to the Past. You know, they still know these great games,
which they're re-releasing Link to the
and that's why they're still releasing because they still hold up.
You know the only reason
the gaming
the only
is
reason
today.
I don't play them because I played the hell out of them when I was younger. So it's like,
is Link to the Past the one for SNES?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got that.
I just started playing it again.
I've got it set up on a Raspberry Pi at home, and I haven't started it yet.
It is.
Oh, there's
it's
actually.
amazing. It's amazing.
That's what I hear. Like,
Hang
I've
on,
been
before
talking to
you-
a guy at work, and he's just like, "Oh man, you got to play these Zelda games."
Yeah,
Fucking
and
sold.
no trophies, no microtrans. Like I can't
Yeah.
change what I look like.
Yeah,
I
You
I
need to go
love
and play
the
the
game.
game.
I will if I turn it on, I'm gonna play it for hours.
There's one that's coming out. I can't remember which one it is, but they're remaking it for the Switch, and it was that one.
for the record, if anyone hasn't played Breath of the Wild, fucking go spend $400.
Link's Awakening.
and
I haven't played Link's Awakening. Wait, Link's Awakening is on a Game Boy, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they're remaking it for the Switch.
Yeah.
Did you lock the top? Go unlock that. You dummy.
I don't know how your house works.
Zombies. Definitely.
That was Wiken.
definitely zombies. Oh. Well, I mean, he's kind of a zombie. Yeah. Look at him. He just,
Hey,
he just
Ian.
half-walks.
Before you,
Yep.
Ian,
Zombie.
before you go in there, I want to ask your
See?
opinion on something while we're on this.
Well, while we have a guest star, I'm about to-
Do you think microtransactions are ruining games? Yeah, I was talking about what's the highest one you can get skin in Path of Exile. That's like you and I were looking like
10
5.
grand.
Yeah, see, yeah, see.
That's not a micro transaction. That's a macro transaction. Okay, that is a mega macro transaction. That is
You can get
insane.
a diamond kiwi pet, or you can get a down payment on a house.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god! And see the priorities. Like,
And it's just cosmetic though.
Yeah.
It does nothing else for you. It's just cosmetic.
that's fine, and that's most likely.
But that's
a son or a
that's the
daughter
thing.
of a rich.
I think that if someone does that, that's them spending their own money, and they can do it however they want.
That's very true.
And-
That most likely, if they're spending that, that's not their own money.
So, but what I'm saying is, if you're in the realm of doing that, and you're spending that money on something that's just cosmetic, then you don't need to throw those in with the microtransaction discussion of what can be ruining games. Because no one's gone on a video game going like, "Oh my god, you're wearing a fucking chicken for a hat."
Okay,
You're
so
ruining gaming.
That's where we need to differentiate the argument. We need to separate.
Exactly.
You can't. Okay, so you're saying microtransaction right now is a big umbrella for everything.
Did you hear what Ian said about Path of Exile?
No.
There's skins on there you buy $10,000.
He said you can get a diamond pet or a down payment on a house.
That is
Hold on.
ones and zeros, by the way. Ones and
Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's a great point.
granted, diamonds are just carbon.
That is also a great point because diamonds are stupid.
That's true.
People are stupid.
Yeah, that's the most true thing.
Did you?
All right,
And we're back to where we started. All right.
Microtransactions need to be separated into two different categories. The ones that are ruining gaming are the pay to win.
Mhm.
Anything else, cosmetic, or if I'm using a gun that does 75 damage, but I pay $3 to have a banana shoot
As long as it's still doing the same
75 damage,
It doesn't
fucking
change
go for
anything
it.
about it.
shouldn't matter.
Nope.
I agree with that.
I wholeheartedly agree with that as a gamer.
Do you agree with that statement you just made?
So,
Yes, I do.
or this funny.
I
'cause
would make that statement again. I would.
What I wanted to
You
bring
did,
this,
fucker.
I want to bring this back around because it's talking about mental health.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you
So-
plan this left turn? But
No. So we were talking about mental health. We don't want to bring up microtransactions because the endorphins, everything I'm releasing.
yeah.
But you have yourself. We had ourselves a pretty good discussion on what if it's ruining game or not. Here's the thing, though. This argument, this atrocious, hearted argument that people are having, is causing people to have anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
anger issues, everything.
What?
I've seen the full frontal of it.
Wait, what argument?
The argument,
the whole
the
microtransaction.
microtransactions.
That's
of
causing. Wait, are the argument against microtransactions?
Doesn't matter.
Causing,
It doesn't matter.
Just
Doesn't
getting
matter.
caught
Just
up in
what
the
it
middle
is.
of it.
It's causing all
It's
that.
it's causing crazy.
If
amounts
if you're
It's
prone
causing-
to like anxiety
it's
or depression
causing
or anything
fights.
like that, once you get into an argument or a dispute between, be it online or face to face, that can drive you up the fucking wall.
And what's it doing? Is
I take medication for anxiety and depression.
It's making people get in like physical confrontations, and it's what it's doing is it's really games right now are. You remember the guy that said games create violence? Stupid.
They're still creating
the whole Mortal Kombat argument. Yeah,
no, they are creating violence now. They are because of this goddamn idiot.
Is it actual violence or is it just a toxic environment?
What does violence have to be? I mean, when you bully someone, it can be just as hurtful for someone that pushes you. What's the point? Someone could shoot you, or you're just going to shoot yourself.
Sure.
I mean, where's it?
Yeah, but then the game doesn't cause it.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Gaming is causing that, not games. Gaming.
It's the gaming community.
The gaming community is.
So that's different. Yeah, that's a collective.
I know,
which there's a whole entirely different.
But it's stemming from the games themselves.
Any game you play that has microtransactions, you're part of the community.
Yeah, me playing Mortal Kombat 11, going blah blah blah, finishing move, or being a part of a collective and social environment that causes me to be violent is much different.
No, but that's
not
what
we're saying.
I'm saying that these idiots out there, these goddamn gamers, are creating this community. So it is causing violence. It's causing hurt. So we've gone full circle on games, like we have mental health. And that's what pisses me off, because they could start using the argument again, video games are causing violence, and they'd be like, they don't have to go to this guy's getting his head ripped off or anything. They just have to go look at the Battlefront 2 thing and look at all the, like, you go on Reddit.
Oh, yeah. Any of those? The whole Diablo debacle.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
About it being they're releasing the new Diablo on a cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
All you have to do is go in there and you have one person that says, like, I'll still play it. Fuck you. You're a fucking piece of shit. Yeah. You're the fucking problem. You're an idiot. Blah, blah, blah.
Then that
and just
person
bully,
gets
bully,
bullied,
bully,
and
bully,
then
bully.
that affects
Boom.
that gets into their skin and they can't take it, or they're not, appropriately.
I mean, I guess that's because that's a different environment. I don't understand because I don't participate.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
Because we're educated gamers.
Yeah, but it's...
And we're old school gamers.
Right.
You can't deny that it's not happening, though. Like, it's
I mean, I guess I can't but I haven't seen that. I have not experienced.
You haven't Reddited it hard enough.
And we're back.
I have not Reddited it.
But that's, like I told you guys when I said I had a discussion, I want to talk about mental health.
No, I definitely understand that.
And how it comes back around.
I mean, I can definitely see a 14-year-old who thinks Reddit is this is his community, right?
Or not even Reddit. I mean, YouTube.
No. It doesn't need to be. Yeah. You're talking about communities of things. Talking about more like, you could say like the Battlefront 2 thing. Everybody was like, these fucking microtransactions are pay to win, which they were. One person gets on Reddit, YouTube, Facebook, anything, and goes, I will still buy this game though. It looks fun. And then
just
boom,
the flame war comes out.
It doesn't have to be Reddit.
So
yeah, haters are gonna hate. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
A hard time not calling them a pussy. Only because I've been roasted, I've been flamed, I've been through a ringer.
No, I think I have been. I think all of us.
I have. I can take a hit.
We woke Wiken up in the middle of the night to Iron Maiden one time.
That was fucking hilarious. It scared the fuck out of me, but it was hilarious. The worst part is
I think you guys videoed that because I remember that.
You just see this hand out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I remember that because I remember I woke up. I barely heard.
You guys did the heavy metal wake up on him. That's it.
That's fun. That was the beginning of it. Yeah. I remember that happening too because I was like.
Exactly.
In here,
the most epic
before they started it up. Yeah. Like I heard him in there creeping around in the dark, and it was just fucking dark, so I couldn't see him. And all of a sudden, oh, fuck. Yeah, so all right. Fucking steer into it.
I will say, not to get too far off subject, the most epic one was the one whenever I came down to visit you and Trevor and went up
in Chicago?
Yeah. And we put the speakers up on your roommate's floor.
So, do you know there's a term for them now because of this whole Brie Larson backlash?
Oh, fuck those guys.
Yeah. So, do you know what incel? Have you heard that term?
I just was exposed to that very recently.
Okay. Incel is involuntarily celibate.
Yep.
Involuntarily celibate?
Yep.
Yeah.
That means they never have sex and it's not their decision.
It's because of their personality.
Yeah. And it's basically they
self-sabotage.
They stay in a room or I was in Gear Gaming earlier about to play HeroClix and I look around at everybody. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Like, I would play games with any of these people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to, not include any of these people.
I just figured, okay, Urban Dictionary, let's use this.
Incel.
I'm pretty sure Ryan is incel. Yesterday, he made a Facebook post about how all women are shallow, just to torture me. As if sex is something. It is not a privilege given by...
It's basically their behavior that it disqualifies them from having any contact with the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm incel.
Okay. But that's not... There's involuntary and voluntary.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I also have sex with them, but I hate them. It's called hate fucking. That's a whole nother word.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Anyway.
How much time are we at?
So...
I'm not telling you. I knew this was going to be a good one.
I think that difference, we are as man. There's this deep.
People start crying.
No,
He just found himself waist deep in swamp
Did you just
water.
read it yourself?
I did.
He's got to navigate his way out of this hole he just dug.
So
I'm staying out of this one.
So normally, as people, we want to fuck, right? We want to do things off sex.
It's a natural reaction.
Right.
Monkeys do it.
Right.
Dolphins.
Everything.
Dolphins rape
everything.
people.
That's biological to act like this, to have something that wrong with you. I think there's something that wrong because despite woman hating or wanting to hate fuck, you still crave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We all do. It's biological. To be like that, and it spawns on or stems if you can't take something so much that you want to, it's a mental health issue.
Yeah,
you want to kill yourself, you want to hurt yourself because you put out, oh, I love Battlefront 2, and all these fucking people that you had no idea, they had no faces whatsoever. It's just comments, it's just words, ones and zeros, words, and you want to hurt yourself because of that? You have no idea. Like I would never even contemplate that. Never even think of that.
People are pretty bad off.
But it's also the idea that I've had a lot of people that just quit on me, and you just go to the point they were wanting to quit. They just had to find their reason.
Yeah. Dude, there's so many varying degrees of mental health issues.
I think that's what we need to discover. I think blaming it on games, blaming it on the community.
I'm not saying I blame it on it. I'm saying
but no, people are though.
Yes. No. It hasn't gotten as bad as you think. I'm not trying to make
that we know of.
No.
You know.
What I'm saying is that's what it's going to turn into if we don't fucking cool our jets.
I mean, they've been blaming violent video games, Columbine.
But they've kind of given up. They've given up on that.
No, they haven't.
We're not blaming
Trump just said it.
We're not blaming the video game. We're blaming the fucking culture around.
Well, we are because we're educated.
We are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know
Trump recently, within the last 6 months, blamed video games again. That whole thing stemmed again because we had public shootings.
That guy, man. Anything he says is golden, too.
I know, man. He's a genius.
He's real good at getting flying monkeys outside of people.
Here's my dick. Oh, there's a monkey.
Let's go back to the monkeys right there. Oh, yeah, the monkeys right there. here.
Thank you for that callback.
So, anyways,
But yes, I think so. There are so many different layers to mental illness. You and I, we take medication,
I have to go to the doctor and get more, but yeah.
right?
I don't. I probably should.
I mean, before my medication, you said something negative to me, I would dwell on that. I would think about different scenarios of
Oh yeah.
you coming to me and me hitting you.
Oh yeah. You get into your own head.
Hey, can I catch all this?
Yeah, man.
And so on the medication, all that is negated. You know,
And
you
that's
say
good that you found something that works for you.
right,
Because
exactly.
that's the one thing that I've learned is that it's incredibly difficult to get. Like you don't get it right.
No, this is my third different medication.
Yeah.
Because Prozac, I had nightmares, profuse sweating, and what's the word for you can't get a boner? No, not a boner. I couldn't come.
Oh yeah, I've
Couldn't
heard
finish.
of that. I've heard of that. Like
You
a
couldn't
lot.
finish.
Like
Yeah.
it happens in women too.
Yeah, so that was Prozac. Prozac sucked. Didn't last very long. Celexa wasn't strong enough. And so I finally went to Trintellix, and Trintellix is amazing. Love
I'm a Zoloft guy.
it. And different for different people.
Yeah. Everyone's got.
Oh,
And I
before
think-
you move back here, you can ask that man right there how bad I was ready to just stop this.
Do that.
Well, I'm not going to. I mean, I have to find out. I actually been off of medication for a minute because I got to go to the doctor. It's been, not weeks, just like a few days.
No.
But
I can
there's-
tell now that you said something.
But
You're
there's-
angrier.
Well,
He was dead asleep on the couch when I showed up.
Yeah, I've been working my ass off.
That's
cleaning.
true. Yeah.
It's probably because I haven't relaxed. But the reason I'm not too worried about it is because I actually don't feel as. When I talked to the doctor about it, they even told me like, this is something that Zoloft. I'm in such a low dose, it's just nothing I have to taper off.
Oh.
It's just something that they said it can get me through a hard time. I can stop taking everything like that.
Don't
But-
listen to them.
Well, I know. I mean, the guy said, he goes, you take it as you see it. But the thing is it's I'm not where I was a year ago, so I can wait until I get paid again because I don't have health insurance. It's a whole nother fucking subject. So it cost me about $160 after it's all said and done, like with pills and stuff.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna try to go to a stronger medication of it, so I don't know, maybe the price will. But anyways,
Dude, you should get health insurance.
I can't afford it. I make too much money.
What do you think about it?
cheaper.
$160 a month versus $160 every 3 months?
No, it's $160 every night.
That's 3 months.
No, I get. No, what I'm saying is I get 90 days.
Right. So I'm
Yeah,
saying,
but
like,
then
I'm
what
not
hap-
$160
Oh, yeah,
for
okay.
insurance versus $160 for 90 days.
Yeah.
It's better to not have insurance and pay for the medication.
Yeah, because I go to Walmart.
I just
and Walmart
get so
does-
terrified, like, because when I'm like, between jobs and don't have insurance, I'm just like, somebody's gonna come and wreck me in my car today, and I'm gonna be in the hospital and fucking die.
As long as
'Cause
I'm
I
in the
can't pay for it.
hospital.
Well, car insurance is different because if you do that, then,
Well, no, I mean health insurance.
right? But if you,
Like
you
if
get
if I fall down and break my arm.
that's
there's
it.
your-
Yeah, okay.
So anyways,
All right.
okay, we are gonna get off this whole subject because I have a surprise for you that
Yeah.
I found.
Is it the Ren and Stimpy Royal Canadian Yaxman song?
No, you can listen to that.
No, no.
But I found this website, and I don't know how I found it.
What's wrong with it?
I went down a rabbit hole, and it's called Common Sense Media.
That mic's not on.
The light
Anyways.
tricked me.
Anyways,
You big dummy.
so what this is now? The only reason I haven't gone too
Get my
far.
text.
Who texted?
What does it say? If it's your wiener,
It's not my dick.
it better not be your wiener.
If it's my dick, I'm gonna be real upset.
How'd you get that? We didn't go on.
That's funny.
Vaccinated kids after climbing out of the ball pit. Yep.
That's about right. Yeah.
That'd be really funny. Okay, so it's called Common Sense Media. Now, I didn't go down in. I didn't go too much in this, but I'm gonna put this over here. So So you can put in anything. So let's do.
Oh wait, so Common Sense Media.
What's this?
This is
A
for
regular
this is
search engine or like a?
This is for like what it does is like it takes things and it tells you if they're good for kids, what parents think about everything like that. But I found some pretty violent stuff, but I couldn't think of anything. So, what's a really violent, disturbing movie? Like
Toxic Avenger.
Terminator 2.
Toxic. I've seen it once and it scarred me.
What?
Okay, so let's see what it says about that. If it even has, it doesn't even have it on there, does it?
No.
Of course, it doesn't.
No, that shit scarred me.
That's too abstract.
Fucking
Cannibal Holocaust.
That's not going to be. If Cannibal.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let's do Showgirls. Because that one had a bunch of nudity and stuff. So that's on there.
They're being way too dope up there.
That'd be fucking dope. So parents say 16 plus. Kids say 17
Wow.
plus. So the kids are actually like, this is for older people.
Yeah, well now because they have porn on their phones.
Yeah.
So it has these things that's like language, sex.
Drinking drugs. That's like every scene. How is that not a fucking 5?
Exactly.
Consumer.
So,
Very bad.
Loads of sex and drugs. Loads. Parent of a 14-year-old. Why?
Adults only.
Why are you
you
even-
can click on this. Oh, this is.
So go to Revenge of the Nerds.
No, I know what that is. Oh, you
No,
mean on this?
on
On that, yeah.
Oh, really?
I know
Because Revenge of the Nerds has a rape scene in it.
Does it really?
Yeah. And
I
I
need
want
to
to
get
see
new
what
glasses.
they say about it.
Okay. Revenge
of the
nerds.
And yeah, seriously, Toxic Avenger scar.
Okay, so
16 plus.
hang on. Kids.
Parents say 5 out of you're good.
So there's a rape scene in this?
There, yeah.
Is it the one
100%.
where like he's dressed up as Darth Vader? And it was after that he goes, "Oh, you're really good at sex." He's like, "Well, I'm not your boyfriend."
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's the rape scene. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Sex is already all the way up.
Yeah.
This has worse drinking and drugs than that.
Then the other one.
This
Yeah, that's-
website sucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is for like literally like this is for those like hovering parents
Yeah,
that
I don't need to see this.
well, it also has video games.
Oh, shit. God of War 3.
Oh, I was gonna go Leisure Suit Larry.
They don't do that anymore. That's old school, like DOS.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
one. You mean the new God of War?
No, I don't. I mean God of War 3.
Like he said, very plainly.
Okay.
They're wrong.
They both are agreeing on that.
They literally got, like, Kratos ripped Helios' head, and you saw the sinew of the neck separate.
Literally ripping off a man's head.
There we go! Yes! I'm like, that is one of the most violent fucking video games I've ever seen.
There you go.
It's not just a
Parent,
bump.
yeah, a parent of a 13-year-old.
It's not just a bump. It's,
you think
it's
that-
slowly,
okay,
yeah.
and then
Do you
head like another fucking movie, Day of the Dead, Romero's original.
Night of the Living Dead?
No, not
Day of
not
the Dead?
Day, or is it the one where they're in the bunker?
Yeah, that's Day of the Dead.
Yeah, Day of the Dead. Do that one. That is fucking insane. I will never forget that. They ripped a man in half and dug into his stomach.
And whenever they took his head off, it's
yeah. His voice box changed.
Jesus.
Let's see.
Saw that.
No, not that
Nope.
one.
Fuck that. Yeah. See, this sucks. Yeah.
Okay.
If they don't have that shit, because that shit, it was crazy.
Well, let's
Redneck zombies. Do that. I couldn't even fucking watch that with you. I was like, oh my god, I'm out. I'm done. Yeah, they should have asked us. This shit's stupid.
I'm sure it's an open source website. You could probably contribute.
Yeah, my god.
All right, so here we go. Let's see. If this,
Never let my kids watch.
Let's see. Is this the one?
Yep. That's exactly it. It might not look anything like it now, but back in the day, this shit fucking... Oh, it was awesome, and I will never forget it.
So there. All
All right.
Do I have to watch
We're
them
gonna have to
fight
watch
these
the
guys?
whole fight. Yeah, 5-minute video. I'd say fast forward to about 4 minutes.
Why are you shooting their shields, you dummy? That's why it's 5 minutes.
That's what I love watching fucking Let's
The
Plays.
flame.
It's just like, you're doing it fucking wrong.
Yeah.
That guy's a homophobe. We called him a flame, and that's why he ripped his head off.
God, I wish I had PlayStation. Like, I loved the first God of War.
That new one
The new
is a game changer. Why don't you just go get one?
Because I already spent $400 fucking on the
You
Switch.
can borrow my PlayStation and play it.
I'll buy your Xbox from you. You use that money.
All right.
Walk! Goddamn, get there.
It's on purpose. Yep. There we go.
Mash
You
it.
gotta mash that button. Damn. Damn. I actually had this game on PS4 remastered.
Do you?
Yeah. Wait. I never played it. I got it for $1. So you beat this game?
Molly bought it for my birthday, and then I was like, I can't play 3. I gotta buy 1 and 2. So I played 1 and 2, and then this. And I was like, holy fuck, this is amazing.
I beat the first one. I never beat the second one.
Beat them all,
First
and
one
they
had-
all do the same thing. You gotta go to Hades.
The first one had a really epic boss
All of
fight.
Did you guys ever play
Yep.
Help?
Here we go. Press that circle. Oh, oh. Oh, got hell of art. That's
See his eyeball? That's a lot less violent than I remember. That's a lot less violent than I remember. I haven't seen it since.
Did you guys ever play Hellblade?
No, I need to. I actually got my Switch set up on the internet here so that I could download it. I just haven't had a chance to.
Absolutely play it with headphones. Don't play it without headphones.
Yeah, I actually my. So, but yeah, I wanted to show you, and I know of the thing with it.
Yeah, that website wasn't.
I didn't go too far into it, so I wanted to do it with you guys. 'Cause,
Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't necessarily.
well,
when
you
I
have kids, we don't.
Yeah.
I remember that scene a lot differently.
Well, you know, how many years has it been?
Well, I mean, how many
This
times?
came out.
How many times have you pooped and you were like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be a big one." You're looking at it like a tiny one, but then you have a really tiny poop. You're looking at the toilet and you're like, "Fill the bowl."
Every day.
What it is?
It's a struggle.
What it is? An everyday struggle. Every time I sneeze, my gimbal lose.
Every day. It's a struggle.
I wear white underwear.
No.
Right. Fucking shit.
What landed? We're having too much fun. What's that about? So,
We got
so what I want you to do,
a gang raper.
I want you to do the. What we're gonna do the end of it. I got your calls. I thought about this.
Oh, mine?
Yes, I thought
Okay.
about this, but you're the only one who can do it because I want you to think of a new way to say it every time.
Okay.
So at the end of everyone's video on YouTube, what do they say?
He's gonna have to start going last.
Yeah, I know, but I want
Smash that like button!
but I want you to start at the we have
Don't
ours,
forget to like and
but
subscribe.
I want you to finish the whole thing with the smash the like button, press that fucking bell, all that bullshit.
all right.
That's your call sign. So I think it was a good one.
Yeah, all right.
I think it's a good time to end. Like I said, next week I won't be able to do this. At my work. I'm really busy, so I'm gonna take a week off.
All good.
If you guys can think of a subject, I mean, I can keep bringing some stuff up, but
I mean, it's been great.
Yeah.
if
If I get something, that just comes up organically and
just try to go down a rabbit hole with it like I do.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're not
I
gonna
already
get
got
anything
something.
to it.
we want to have the content.
Yeah, you don't make it too political. That's the
I'm
one
not.
thing I don't want to do.
It's not political at all. I have
No, I know. I'm just saying. Well, don't say it because we're waiting.
I know. I'm not saying it.
Spoiler alert,
What I'm
bro.
Spoiler alert, man. You know what the best spoiler alert is?
Jon Snow just died 2 hours ago and we weren't around to see it.
Yeah.
No.
That happens. I'm gonna be so
I
mad.
know, right?
I'm all the way hashtag Team Jon Snow.
Look at a milk carton.
I don't have little kids on it.
I don't drink milk carton.
But they have
I don't
spoiler,
drink
but they
milk
have
carton.
but they have spoiler alerts on it.
Fucking asshole. Don't let your meatloaf, everybody.
Oh! I got something to say beforehand. Because Ian said this is a terrible joke, and I think it's hilarious. I said, if you do heroin one time, you're addicted to it for the rest of your life. First time you do heroin, you're addicted to it. I've done heroin for the first time for like 5 days now, and I don't feel like I'm addicted to it.
It was better when you said it last night.
Why don't we see
I can't go back and fix it. Anyways,
why don't we see more elephants hiding in trees?
Hey, why?
Jesus fucking Christ. That was so stupid but funny.
Why can't you hear pterodactyl in the bathroom? Because the P is silent.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, you guys suck.
Hey, if you don't like my jokes, love it or shove it.
Don't let your meatloaf.
Smash that like button, y'all. Ding that bell. Oh, yeah. Like to subscribe.
Gotta hit that subscribe. Alright, we'll see you guys not next week, but the week after. This is the Messin with Podcast sign out. We will be doing more live streams with Messin with Matt coming up.
Yeah, we will.
We got those.
Borderlands.
I'd like to bring Wiken on it, but Wiken, like we've just discussed, won't buy PS4. So.
Yeah, I'm a big dick.
But you can be part of it.
Ladies!
All right. See y'all in a couple weeks.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, keep up for the